Hello friends, here we are for week 4 of the FIA F4 Regional Tour of North Europe, and we're in Norway now for Rudskogen. I still say that wrong, don't I? This is like the last and only chance I've got to race this. I didn't race it yesterday because I was feeling too bad, and it's a Thursday night at the time of recording, and it's later than I would normally race. I've put a lot of work in because I had watched a football match and that finished. Watched the Seagulls get their first European point, so that was good. Yeah, I put a lot of work into the setup here. Been trialing the ride heights and just finding actually changing the ride height, like the rake. So the difference between the front and the back, how that affects the setup, and small changes make a big difference. And I've really been focusing on if I put it up, the second turn, be able to get something stable so I can drive onto that, because that is probably the main overtaking. You've got to defend there. It's quite stable across, is it 3 and 4 as well? Not so good in the S's and the hairpin at the end, and I spun a few times on the final corner. But I'm quite happy with this setup. And I hit some good times in practice. Whether we can do that in qualifying is another thing. Anyway, let's go out and qualify. Got plenty of time. Got this, I won't be caught out by pit lane speed. But I'm telling you now, I will be upset if I'm involved in another first lap incident. We are car 15 of 20. Last time I looked, there was over 75 people signed up for this. We've got a tough field. Now the one car, he was definitely quicker than us in practice. He was rapid, although he did a few silly things in practice. Be interesting to see if he does that with any back markers he may come across. But there were a lot of spins from people in practice. It's quite often the case with this track. You see people drive out of the pits, they immediately spin in turn 3 and 4. It's quite funny. Hopefully that won't be us in the race, although I have had many times doing that in the race. Either my fault or someone else. I didn't take the long run up to the
okay, here comes your first time lap.
Start the lap. Oh well, that might cost us a few hundredths. I think the tyres will be in better condition for the second lap anyway. Yeah, because that corner is really difficult in this car. Well, not really difficult, but interesting. You can get loose and tight. So I think it's really important turn 2. Right, wait for the bump, and then change down the third. And this, well, I think mistakes in the past have been now changed down on the bump. And this is just got to be patient. This corner, easy to get loose by putting on the throttle too early. I don't think the setup changes help with the hairpin.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
We've got my all-time best up, so if I'm in a couple of tenths of that, I'll be happy. We'll take it wide so we can get a better exit. Oh yeah, I'm very happy with that. The one is down in the 17s.
716.
Oh, that felt good. Didn't need to lift off. Now I think I can drive harder in those 2 turns, but I'm just scared of them. Oh, I missed that.
about 1 lap of fuel left.
That's better. No, too fast. Should have lifted off. Oh well, I'm not sure we were going to get a better time anyway.
Slow down. You got a penalty. We're cutting the course.
We'll finish the lap. Sixth place at the moment.
Checkered flag.
Let's take it for a real drive it hard in here moment. Doesn't really come up much different. Right, we'll get out the car because I need to remember to change the setup to the race one. My setups. You see how many I've got up to? 4. Well, 2 from last time. I think we drove this a while ago. This combination, probably a year ago. Every now and then it gets viewed on the channel. That race is not the best showing from me, but it seems to be a popular combo. This I think this car probably suits this track a lot more than some of the others. We are still 6th. I have put in the race setup. Yes, I'm paranoid about that. Very happy with 6th. We'll take that, but there's some stiff competition around us. I just need to make sure I don't tire out or make a mistake on the first lap. If those 2 things don't happen, then well, if I don't tire out and don't make a mistake on the first lap, then I'll be happy. 3 and 4 does worry me because you do see people spinning in front of you, and it's very difficult to avoid them when that happens without causing yourself to spin. And in the past, I've been caught out by underdriving it, and then because you change down a bit earlier, you get it all wrong and spin. So there we go. We only got 1 finish as 16th. So yeah, that last time we run this wasn't very good. Probably about a year ago. I don't know. While we're here, do I have a look at the points? I think we do before we grid up. Let me find series standings. No, it's not there. F4. I'm going to run out of time. Hey, European North. Let me just show you those. There we are. So we're 122nd overall standing at the moment before the points for this week. If we go Division 3, can't see, so we must be on the front page. 23rd. So got a chance to improve on that. Right, 45 seconds. Better grid up. We'll take that off and that off, and we'll put.
The estimated SOF is 2,114. A lot of opportunities today. Head
Session
down.
best
Pick your battles.
up. And we'll see if people can be sensible. Turn 1 worries me, but I think being on the outside is okay. We get to be on the inside of turn 2. It's probably the wrong time to start to feel thirsty. Cool. That's all working. Everyone seems to be here on the grid. Right. Here we go.
Green, green, green. Car on your left. There's an incident behind. Still there.
Not surprised, an incident behind.
Clear on the left.
Some of the three kept his position, even though he got the worst start. Almost forgot to brake then. Yeah, they're taking a wide turn. Well, something had happened behind us, so that suits me. Bit slow there. Oh yeah, I'm losing time there. But this is all first lap. Tyre's still cold.
There's an incident behind.
Oh, well, I did see them going too wide behind. So maybe that's not help. I've got a snake going on. See if we can keep up.
5.058.
Oh, that's got to be a slowdown, isn't it? And the slowdown is quite bad. It's like over 2 seconds.
Clear.
P1 keeps on locking up. It's interesting. Be interested to see if the 10 comes back.
18.955. You're in fifth. Good job. Settle in and get a rhythm.
Getting a little bit of aero push in turn 2. Take a tear off. Okay, so I'm losing them slightly.
18.47. New fastest lap for you. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 18.132.
But hopefully as the race goes on, they start to struggle out of turns 1 and 2. That's what my hope is. They probably won't happen, but... Has the 3 always been taking that line? Well, that's a 1x. I don't know if there's a slowdown out there.
18.496.
They look planted still, the 7 and the 3 at the moment. Just hope we can build that gap to behind. Oh, 7's got wiggly. I think that put the 9 off a bit. Sorry, the other way around. There isn't a 9. Put the 7 off a bit, the 3 getting wiggly. Let's get it right. I think that is his line through there. Cool, we're close.
18.631. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 18.111.
He's close to losing the 3 though. Oh, second place has made a mistake. Did you get a slowdown maybe?
Right side, clear on the right. Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Was there contact? I don't know. Be interested in that one. I imagine the 2 got to slow down, I think.
037. The leader is running 18.255. You're in 4th position.
Oh, that's a slow down.
Clear on the left.
I wonder if he's taking his slow down strategically. We got closing on the 3. Just out of the 3's toe. And the 7 is in our toe.
18.881. You're now in 3rd. To go. We're in a podium position.
Yeah, don't put the pressure on. Oh, there's a back marker coming up. He's worried.
18.625.
Okay, I think we're in his toe slightly. We're definitely doing better in turns 1 and 2. Maybe not the rest of the lap. Hope this back marker, if we catch him, reads the situation. Oh, I slid a bit there. He's a quick back marker.
18.452. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Is he going to let us pass as well?
Car right. Clear.
And he's blinking behind us. That's not the best hairpin. That's not a good corner either. That the gap is the same. We're matching each other. He struggled there in turn 1. Right, let's see if we can start to apply some pressure. Oh, that was slow. We gained a tenth, I think.
18.58.
Well, that's the first bit of sort of oversteer we got. Maybe the tyres are getting a little worn or a little warm.
Five minutes to go.
Bit wide there. Our leader's dropped back a bit. He must have made a mistake. That was a better corner. Oh, he's wide a bit. It's going to give him a good exit though.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel. 18.
We got enough fuel. That's just a surprise.
The leader is running 20.562.
Oh, the high is going. Car is definitely slower through that corner. Or it's me. Don't want to get slow down there. Oh, the car doesn't want to turn anymore. I don't know if that's the tyres or the dirty air. All we can do is put pressure on.
0.644.
Oh, he's tracked out wide a bit there. Thing is, this will be a difficult pass if we have to do it, because he's quite good at going into the corner. And then we lose him a bit through that turn. Well, we lost a bit of time there. Car don't want to turn anymore. 2 to go, I think.
18.725.
Oh, we're close, but not close enough. He's getting good exits. Oh, this is the closest we've been, I think, maybe. He's now changed to my line through the hairpin. Probably doesn't want me to send it.
White flag, stay smooth.
Final lap, what's going to happen?
.486. You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Maybe I should just thrown it in there and seen what happened. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think we got a chance anywhere else though. Oh, he's gone a bit deep. He's gone to his normal line, that's why. I can't believe we're only 3 seconds off the leader. He might be managing the pace after getting a slowdown. Fair play, Darren. A great drive from him. But I'm very happy with a podium.
There's the flag. It's over. Great job. You did really well.
Oh. Very happy with that. I need a moment just to calm down after that. I think there's 7 Justin we've raced before. I recognise that name. I'm going to give that a great race. I might even try as a must watch. Oh, he's another UK driver. Nice battle, mate. I'm very happy with that. Very happy. I want... Let's go back and have a look at the start. I think it was a good start. Maybe a bit too much wheel spin, but... Wasn't too bad though, was it? I don't know if we caused the wreck behind us. Oh, was that the first one? Okay, this is the wreck. 17 is putting his nose up where it doesn't belong and takes out the 19. 5 is blinking. Oh, there he comes back. 5 is still blinking. The 6. Oh, yeah, sorry. I think we were around the 9 in practice, and I spun in front of him and crashed. Oh no, hang on, it's the wrong car. Oh, he just loses at 9. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention the first time. He just gets the wobbles on, and then he gets thrown off the course for it. Don't know if they gave... Yeah, it's given the 6 damage, so... I might have damage now coming to this corner. Yeah, that's not going to work. No. I don't know how the 13's got in front of the 5. Wasn't he in front of him earlier? No. Don't know what's going to me. Oh, okay. Spin, hit. Oh no, there's a couple with the same livery, pretty much. It's very confusing. I just misjudged it completely, didn't he? But it caused him to spin. And it wasn't the 11. I think the 11 was in our practice session. It was a 16. Could the 16 avoided that? It's very difficult on this. I think he could have avoided it. Yeah. I don't know if there's a bit of prediction code. Looks like it. Yeah. They were going to hit anyway. Probably. Oh, there's going to be a lunge down the inside. Yeah. He's never making that, is he? That's why he's very optimistic, and he can go to the left a bit more. And this track, oh no, that's not working. This track sort of creates bad moves from drivers. 14 spins. Oh, it gets hit. 9. You're not going to do it again, are you? Yep. 18. Loop out the corner. And I think my setup changes stopped that from happening. The car was a lot more planted. It's probably the first time I felt comfortable in this car, really, for a whole race. Didn't feel like we had a moment. So I'm going to have to experiment with that a bit more in future. He's still blinking. You're going to blink again, probably. And again, are we stuck on you? Are we stuck on the 5? No, we're not. 4 loops it. I don't know whether there might be an issue with my new paints downloader, but is it if I'm getting the wrong spec maps? I don't know. These Red Bull cars don't seem quite right. Spin by the 10. Oh, looks like the 5 might want to spin. Here's the 18. We've seen this livery a lot this season. 5's going to blink. 5's losing control. 18, you're going to spin again at the same corner. Yeah, you don't like that one. Seen this livery before from the league. 5. It's the same people as 6. 11. Oh. Loses it. This is all a bunch of nothing, isn't it? Just all blinking. It's going to be another spin, isn't it? Oh, almost collected someone. Don't want that. That definitely spin. Yeah. I was frightened of doing this, and I think that my setup change made it tight in that corner. That's why we didn't do it. Still possible to do it here though, but by going too fast like that. There we go. I should show the setup, what I changed. Nothing on here. But here, if you want it, change the front push rod, rear push rod. I changed the caster slightly and reduced the camber a little bit. 13 litres. Not that anyone's going to be running this again soon, but in case you're watching it back in the future and you want to set up, I want to just break down our race, just get those moments where we got past people, really. Because we were off a little bit. There was one in this corner, wasn't it? On the second lap. He's just gone wide. Oh, it was a 13. He finished down in 15th in the end. So he didn't have a good race. But yeah, that's the ginormous slowdown you get from there. So that was the first one where we get past. Yellow car was then starting to struggle. And I think they make a mistake here. No? Was it going down into this tunnel? I've forgotten. No. Where was it? Oh, it wasn't the yellow car. I've forgotten what happened. Why does the 2 get... Does he cut one of these too much? Oh, that one might have been that one there. I think. Maybe not. At least it was earlier in the lap. So I've gone past it. Oh yeah, there. So he delayed his slowdown strategically. It's quite interesting. Well, sorry, go back to myself. But we do get past the yellow car. Oh yes, this was it. We were at it as well. Is there contact between the two of them? Yeah, little tap. Little tap. It just unsettles him. His prediction code sends him out wide. So that's how we get that. And it's the very next lap we make it into 3rd. He makes a mistake again under pressure, and I think he came right across there, opened up the lane for us to go past. I don't know, he must take it again strategically probably, because he's right behind us and then starts slowing down. Lets the yellow car past. I think that's quite fair of him actually, after the contact they had. And there we are, and I think it finished this order. Very good, very good. Are the results in? The results are in. I'm extremely happy with that. That's certainly my best showing in Formula 4 for a long while, and the best showing in a race for me for quite a while, because it was a high strength of field. Well, not super high, we've been not higher, but it was top split of 4. We were car 15 as well. We've been on a massive iRacing plunge, but I think we gained back most of what we lost earlier today. We gained 0.22 safety rating as well, with 0 incidents. 112 championship points, 18.4. I felt comfortable in the car. I can't be any more happier than that. And given this is later than I normally race as well, we gained the most iRating by the looks of it. So we should be in car 15. We were quicker than the 2 cars we beat, but maybe our strength was on race pace. Yeah, podium. Who loses the most? The 20 loses 93. I don't know if they showed up. Let's take the 16 loses 74. Yeah, ecstatic with this one. Can't wait until the next race next week. So join me there.